walk around the compound. We'll see some tigers, see some cat beats, and we'll hopefully hear some squeaks. And don't you know, it's a beautiful Tuesday or Thursday.
Yes, darn it. See, I'm trying to go through a gate and get a video, moving pictures of some tigers being cute, sitting up on their platforms. Nah. You had different plans, obviously. Wow. We've got some more babies. We've got wow. Wowie Zimbowie. No. All right. This is how we begin. I don't know why I kept the camera on when I was just going to just like shut the gate. It's little moments like that. It's like you're wasting. It's dead space. Doesn't help. Doesn't add. We got a tiger parade going on. Ooh. Hello all you big cat lovers out there, it's me, Derek again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. I got my headphones that I won at a like a company Christmas party. I wanted a raffle at a company Christmas party like 5 or 6 years ago. And I have gotten some miles out of these things. Oh boy. And I remember it was like the hot item. It was like the thing that like a bunch of people were putting the tickets at. Because it's like, you know, you go, they have like the table with items. And then you can put your, like, I want to, it's not just like sometimes you'll be at a raffle where it's just like, no, just buy tickets. And then, you know, we'll just have like one big pot of drawing for everyone. But I like it where it's like, we'll have like, you know, the big long table. And then there's like high-end prizes or baskets. And then there's like there's little cups or baskets in front of them. It's like, no, put your ticket specifically toward the one thing or collection of items that you would prefer to win. And I literally got like, I remember I bought like $6. I bought $6 of tickets that night. I won a pair of Beats headphones. And literally the next raffle, I won a laptop. I did. I won a pair, like, we was like, hey, all right, come on up here, Derek. You want to be? And I'm just like, yeah. I already had a bunch of beers. And I was like, I won. My God, I can't believe it. And then they're like, all right, we got this laptop. And then they call my numbers. And I'm like, I don't, you know, you're not going to effing believe this. But like I remember like at the time I was just like, I don't even want it. Just put it back in because then there was like the looks on people's faces were just like, what? And it was like, one, I got the prize that I wanted. I wanted the headphones. It's like the laptop that they were given wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. I already had one. So I'm just like, I'm a benevolence raffle winner. Put it back. Let someone else collect. Hi babies. But that's the other thing where it's like, oh, maybe your tickets were like on top of each other and whoever was pulling, like, no, again, it was a ticket from one thing and then a ticket from a whole different like cup. So I had put like, yeah, because it was like, I put like 4 and then like one ticket, like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, for the other thing. Yeah. I remember it was like $6 or $7, it was like literally $6 or $7. And I remember that because there was another guy that I work with, good dude. He bought $60 or $70 worth of tickets. He didn't win anything. He won 0 prizes all night. I just remember that. Like, you took whatever amount that I bought, add a 0 onto it, and that was what this other guy did. And I won like 2 times in a row, like major. Yeah. That was probably one of the cooler, like, I won something nights. Yeah. When I just was like, you know, like halfway zooted on Christmas beers, wearing like a crappy sweater. I was like, oh my God. Oh my, I won again. Yeah. So how's everyone doing? Hi, Munch. Patrick, I don't want Patrick to be mad. Come over here, Munch. Munch, Munch, Munch. Munchy, munchy, munch. Munchy, munchy, munch. Someone made a pretty cool icon, art piece on the Discord. They actually someone made a monkey's buttered toast icon. Or you could use it like as a decal, sticker, t-shirt. It's like a legitimately good design. Like, Melissa sent it to me and I'm just like, holy moly. That's bananas. That's bananas. That's really good. So shout out to the talented artiste on Discord. Ooh, hi. Ooh. Hi. We're cleaning a bunch of pumpkins off of the trailer that we used to go and pick up the pumpkins, because we used a lot of pumpkins for Fall Festival, but like just the sheer, like the massive amount that we got this year is like, there's no way that we were going to go through all of them. We want the cats to actually kind of like be excited and play with pumpkins. And if we just like avalanched every single enclosure with pumpkins, then the cats would be like, oh, well, these are just normal parts. It's like how if we took a pile of pipe, of like metal pipe, we just put some pipe in the enclosures, cats would just be like, that's just part of the landscape. Can't get them used to it so much. But regardless, we still used a lot. A lot of cats were playing with a lot of pumpkins. We still had like a trailer full of them. We had to get them out of there so we can get the trailer back. So we lay them out, let them decompose, and then they turn into, you know, a pumpkin patch, which we've had that happen in the past. But it's like we've got acres that way, ponds and stuff, so we just toss them down there. And then, yeah, sometimes like they'll start kind of growing throughout the next year. Probably not enough to then like replace and replenish and then be, you could just keep on making and having your people just, why don't you just do your own pumpkins? And I'm like, that's a lot of work for a couple of weekends of maybe the tigers will play with them. Like, it's better if we just like find like places like, hey, you got a lot of pumpkins, right? Yeah, it's a business with plants and stuff. I'm like, well, we're a nonprofit. We'll give you a receipt that says you gave us a bunch of pumpkins that you could have sold. But it's getting to that time of year where people aren't buying so many pumpkins. They're transitioning from fall decorations over to Christmas decorations. And they're like, I like the cut of your jib. Here's a truckload of pumpkins. That's a lot easier. There's a lot of people like, why don't you do it yourself? Do the things. And it's just like, just because not all DIY, like, yes, things are DIY, and it might be less like monetarily expensive to do a certain thing, but that don't mean it's free. People talk about like, oh, you get your livestock and your food donated to you and everything. It's like, yeah, but there's a lot of hours. I've had to sacrifice like a lot of my muscles and bones and joints, you know, on the altar of feeding these old kitties. And do I ever hear a thank you? Have you ever thanked me, Diwali? Oh, I suppose. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. He is well, okay. I shouldn't have asked, because I mean that's clearly, these guys are bros, both of them. Diwali Nadal, the squishiest, you know, like, yeah, kind of broiest of all the tigers that we have. Maybe of all the tigers that like we've ever had. They actually probably are like the broiest tigers that like in the world. The smooshiest / broiest in the world. I'm gonna just make that claim. They are. See, there's other places that do they'll try to make claim. This is the thing. It's like, you either have to, if you're going to say anything like in the world, my recommendation, you either do it ultra verified, or like stuff that is like, how can you verify that? Because if you do stuff that is verifiable, but you still try to put a question mark against it, it's like, all right, you know, I don't know how much I can believe this. Like the age thing, there's other places, and I've seen this, and I'm not sitting there saying that like their claim is like wrong or a lie, or that it's not something that they firmly believe in. But again, it's like, however, if it's hard to for the validity of something. So like the age thing, like this is the oldest insert animal, the oldest tiger, or the oldest leopard, or the oldest lion in the world. When we made that claim, it came with a certificate from Ireland. There's a bit of heft to it. There was a lot of verification and validation that had to go into it. There was a lot of records that had to get passed along back and forth. Because you see other people and they'll be just like, is this the oldest one? Who knows? Like, I've seen that. I've seen places make that. Maybe. And that's the thing. I'm not saying that they're just completely full of beans, that they're completely out to lunch, but I mean, you know, did you get blessed by the? Did you get, you know, like blessed by that Irish beer, the Irish beer people? Oh. Which it's strange that the beer people decided to get into records, and that they became like the foremost authority on such things. But I guess it's like Michelin. Okay, so whenever you hear like Michelin star ratings, like, no, that's the tire people. The tire people became like the world's leading authority on like hoity-toity fancy restaurants and which ones to go to. It's strange how those things sometimes evolve. So anyway, I digress. So you either go, like, if you make a claim that is verifiable or validatable, it's like, have the stuff to kind of go along with it, to support the claim. Have the homework, show the work, or go completely opposite direction and just make up claims that there's no way this is that's why the smooshiest Nadal and Diwali, and I will firmly make this declaration, they are the smooshiest tigers in the world. I will have words with anyone who makes a claim otherwise, that says other tigers who are not Nadal and Diwali are somehow smooshier, because they're not Nadal and Diwali. And you've heard it here right now. Nadal and Diwali are the smooshiest tigers in the entire world. All of it. I counted. Ain't none more smooshy. And then people might be like, how do you measure that? But then, look, I'm not going to sit there. A chef doesn't list every single ingredient to their artistic creations. They just, they measure the worth of their endeavors by the joy that's on people's faces. Michelin stars don't hurt either. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And no. Wow. You see what you did? You see what you did? Okay, all right. Another claim. Zubiri record. Zubiri has a record. Prince of the most leaves. No other lion has been a prince of more leaves. None. He is the prince of most leaves. Prince of the leaves. So you're gonna have to wait. Oh boy. You have to wait for springtime. Actually, there's a couple. There's a couple over there. He could still prince out. Soupy could still prince out if he wanted to. Wouldn't that be amazing if that's what he did? If he just went over and just started pawing. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite things in the world, but it just is. And like, Rock. Oh, he's kind of doing it. Prince of the stump. His prince of the stump. Soupy. Soupy. All right. Pew, beep, 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 beep. Pew, beep, beep, beep. Boomer, boomer, boomer. Boomer, boomer. Monkey's buttered toast. Ba da 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 da. He's Tater. This is my Tater. Hey. Hey. I think people generally like it when you do that. I believe that they approve. Oops. Dang it. I was trying. Oh man. It's because I still have like I have a little bit of snuffle snot from Slade on my fingers. So when I tried to do the pinchy kind of thing, it like messed up like the phone where it's like, I don't know what it is you want me to do. You want me to turn the camera around? I'm like, no. I'm sorry, your fingers aren't acting like normal fingers do. Mika. Hi. Look at how you got like a little bit of cheeks. You got a little bit of fuzzy cheeks kind of going on. Just a little bit. It's because like winter coats are a thing. Ooh, snuffle. Hi, Zizi. Hi, baby. Joe. Hey. Hey. Hi, baby. All right. Balls. All right, thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy, and thank you so much for your continued support. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Monkey's buttered toast. Munchie saw a ghost. Mika weighs the most.